lost.
Now, farmers in the Brecon Beacons are getting a bit more than they bargained for when they call out their vet. Rob Baldwin has started adding a little extra service at no extra charge. The vet, who's originally from New Zealand, has been so inspired by the characters and landscape of the Beacons, he's started writing poems about them, as Mel Dole discovered.
It's travelling around countryside like this that has moved Rob to start writing poetry. So much so, he's now written 900 poems, and he's even published a book.
Beacons, oh beacons, van's endless journey, reaching over Oaken Moor, over me, your shadow. Crisp and fresh in the new day dawn, I pray to you every morn.
And the characters he meets are intrigued. Carl has worked on his family farm all his life. He and his mum were taken aback when they were presented with this poem about him.
A black belt around his waist, strapped for wrestling the calves. His jeans from blue to green, the colour to show he has all the courage. The glistening, short-cut hair trimmed to catch the sun.
Bit of a shock, really, you know, just working away, and next time he comes up to the farm, he's wrote a poem about me, and when you look at the poem, I suppose it's a bit about me, sort of thing, you know, because I work in the mountains and that, but I don't know, it's just a shock, really.
Farmers up in Brecon probably aren't renowned for their poetry, are they?
No, not really. I don't know a farmer around, really, that likes your poetry, really.
I found it quite touching because he read it to me, and it is my son doing his day-to-day job in the really lucky surroundings that he happens to work in.
It's hard, dirty work being a country vet, but Rob sees everyday things with a different eye.
It's almost like there was a switch got turned on inside, and I think it was probably just my life up until now, and it's probably just lucky enough coming to Wales that it all sort of opened up with the yoga, and the Welsh countryside and the Welsh characters really brought it out.
He even sees poetry in, well, things most of us might turn our noses up at.
How would you get a poem then about this dung heap then, and if you can make it out of anything?
Well, the light, even on an overcast day, is still there, and I just see it through my peripheral vision as to the straw, the way it lies, how it's sticking up, how the wind blows the tops of the ones that are frayed, and also when it's raining and you get these cool mornings, the droplets hang like dancing diamonds.
Yeah. Dancing diamonds. Well, I haven't seen any of them, Rob, yet. I don't know where you see them, but, you know, that's the difference between you and I. But going back to what you said, we don't appreciate where we live and what we're seeing.
Rob's love of the Beacons has also inspired him to take up photography. His prints are selling like hotcakes in a gallery in Brecon. Local farmers say they welcome a bit of poetry, as long as Rob doesn't put up his fees.